Oh gosh. Oh, right. Good morning, everyone. It's actually 7 o'clock right now because when I wake up at 5 in the morning, every single morning, and it's just like a little bit too dark. I would prefer having like more like natural lighting when I film videos, so that's why I waited 2 hours to actually talk to you guys. Got myself some breakfast. Yeah, you know, just the works. So I guess I wanted to talk to you guys about, I guess, my morning habits and how it came to be that I wake up at 5 in the morning now. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this is not something that I was always able to do. No. We can take it back to when I was a kid. I grew up in a family where my parents did not, well, we weren't exactly allowed to sleep in. And when I say that, I mean we weren't really allowed to sleep past like 8 o'clock. Now, before any of you guys think like, oh my gosh, what? I think that was honestly one of the smartest things that my parents could have implemented into our home, because that is why I am a morning person and why I'm so productive in the morning. Because I grew up just being taught that sleeping in and being lazy in the morning is not how you should start your day. Having said that, when we woke up in the morning, usually we would be productive of some sort. So like during the summer, we would usually have some sort of a thing that we wanted to get done while we were on summer break, and usually would have to do something with like gardening or yard work or something. And it taught me to wake up and work, do something productive, so that the rest of your day can be that way, and you're like getting yourself in the right mindset. And it also allows you later in the day to be able to have free time to do whatever you want, and you're not procrastinating with anything because you already got your work done. Cute. Oh, I got a text. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, fast forward to me being in high school. I had to wake up early because I actually had a 0 period, so a class before school actually started. And it started off the first 2 years earlier than it was the second 2 years, so I woke up early because of that. But then when it actually started later, I actually lived farther away and I had quite the commute. So I woke up at 5 every day throughout high school. And on the weekends, sometimes I'd have to wake up at 3 because of my job that I had. So there was not a lot of sleeping in when it came to high school. But I don't know, I always kept myself busy, and so I knew that I had to get up early. And one thing that really helped me to get up in the morning, not only did I have, you know, places to go and things to do, but I always had a to-do list. I didn't always like physically write down what was happening the next day, but I at least like would think in my head before going to bed, okay, so tomorrow I have to be up so that I can do this and this and this, and then later in the day, like, this is happening. And it's just kind of like a motivation to get up when your alarm goes off. I can honestly say now that I am at a point where I don't need an alarm. My body actually wakes up at 4 and I have to like force myself to sleep for another hour. And actually, in the month of December, I went through this phase where I would wake up like every hour throughout the night because I just like wanted to be awake and doing stuff. I would wake up and I'm like, okay, is it 5 o'clock yet? And I would check my phone and it's like midnight. I'm like, all right, cool. So it's definitely not something that is a natural thing. I mean, I don't think that anybody is like born like waking up early and finding that to be an easy thing. I think most people struggle with it, and it is kind of a hard thing to get used to. But if you're someone who really wants to get to a point where you can wake up early in the morning, and especially getting to a point where you don't even need an alarm, you just have to keep waking up to your alarm. You have to stop pressing the snooze button because it's not going to get you anywhere to becoming a morning person and being able to just wake up naturally. I think waking up naturally is so much better. I actually think it's healthier for you. You're not interrupting your sleep with this terrible, terrible noise. And your body is just waking up when it's ready. Shout out to Justyna, my big sister. She just turned 25 today. If you guys have not seen the picture I posted on my Instagram, that was actually taken on her 24th birthday last year. So yeah, she's a weirdo for sure. Oh. Also, let me just give you guys a little bit of how my brain works. I'm someone who loves food, and I love breakfast food like the most. And I don't like eating breakfast food for other meals. I only like having it for breakfast. So it's like, that is like the one time a day that I can have my favorite food. So that is something that like brings joy to my life, as weird as that sounds. But I mean, I guess that's a tip for you guys, is to find something in the morning that you are looking forward to. Maybe you like to do yoga, so take a yoga class that's early in the morning. Also, if you guys live in a cold environment, have layers ready to put on in the morning right there next to your bed. Either that or sleep with your layers on, because I'm sure that we all have experienced wintertime, waking up in the morning and just not wanting to get out of bed because you fear the cold that is outside of your covers. I literally eat so much. This is terrible. Another thing that you could do is, if you're just getting started off with trying to wake up early in the morning, grab a friend, convince a friend to do this with you, and then you can occasionally plan to do things in the morning. Maybe that's working out together in the morning. If you both enjoy working out, then that's something that you could look forward to. Or, you know, going on a walk together to watch the sunrise, or going on a hike to watch the sunrise. That's better. Honestly, just going and getting coffee together in the morning. And coffee shops open pretty early, so you could definitely do that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, try to find something that brings a smile to your face in the morning, so that can motivate you to get out of bed. You also just have to stick with it. You really do. Just set your alarm for the same time every single day and get up at that time. No exceptions. I don't care how tired you are. I'm just kidding. If you guys like absolutely need to catch up on sleep, then do it. Oh, that reminds me. Go to bed at a decent time. I would say for like a solid 6 years, I averaged only like 3 hours of sleep every night. That was not healthy at all. And it actually got to a point where I could really, really feel how unhealthy it was. In my defense, I have really bad insomnia, but I have really been working on it, and I now can go to bed at like 8:30, and it's amazing. And I've never felt so healthy before. That is probably the reason that I can wake up naturally at like 4:30 in the morning now, because I actually get the sleep that I need, and so my body is like literally ready to wake up. I'm just like talking with a banana in my hand right now. Well, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, and if it was, definitely hit the like button and, you know, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Sitting all alone, mouth full of gum.